Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. We're the daily podcast that gets you started on the right foot and always with a positive vibe. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Saturday, February 10th. Welcome to your bonus episode. Today, we'll recap all the top news for the week with sports, local news, tech and science news, as well as business and entertainment news. But first, let's check out the weather in the Encinitas area. This morning, it's mostly cloudy and 50 degrees, with 4-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:29 p.m., and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:35 a.m. It looks like we're in for a sunny day, with a high near 58 and northeast wind 5 to 10 mile per hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 45 and northwest wind around 5 to 10 mile per hour. In the surf report, this weekend expect declining northwest swells with light to moderate west-northwest wind turning onshore later. Early Saturday, waves range from waist to shoulder high, with some spots briefly larger. Conditions smooth out with offshore wind in the morning, but surf size decreases throughout the day. Sunday sees a fading northwest swell, with waist to chest-high waves at winter spots. A new long period, west-northwest, and northwest swell arrives peaking on Monday, offering chest-to-head high waves at best spots. Tuesday, wave sizes slightly decrease. In Encinitas and North County, it's 2 to 3 feet and clean before 11, but will probably be blown out in the afternoon. The first high tide Saturday will be 6.5 feet around 9 a.m., with a minus 1.5 foot low tide around 4 p.m. The nearshore buoy at Scripps in La Jolla reads 58 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather, we'll see sunny days with highs near 59 degrees and light winds starting Sunday and continuing through Tuesday. Nights will be mostly clear, with lows gradually increasing to 49 degrees. The Helen Woodward Animal Center administered the new canine parvovirus monoclonal antibody, making him the first dog to receive this treatment at the center. Unlike traditional treatments that manage symptoms, CPMA directly combats the virus. Remarkably, Richard responded overnight, reducing the treatment time from a week to just 24 hours and slashing costs from thousands to $200 per vial. This success signifies a significant advancement in treating this deadly canine illness. That just warmed me right up. If you want to see a picture of Richard, head over to our Instagram page. Just search for Sunny Mornings Podcast. In early 2025, San Diego will see the groundbreaking of Revel, a 40-story residential high-rise near Petco Park. This development, located at 611 Island Avenue, is set to offer 443 homes. Designed by Carrier Johnson, the building integrates the historic 1869 Klauber Weingenheim Company building, currently occupied by Ballpark Storage. The developers aims for a community-centric, environmentally conscious design, focusing on San Diego's climate action goals. Unique features include on-site EV charging, reduced parking to encourage alternative transport, secure bike storage, and a rooftop terrace with a pool. Art from local artists will be showcased, and the facilities will have a LEED Silver energy certification. The developer emphasizes the project's role in urbanizing and enhancing San Diego's lifestyle. This weekend in San Diego offers a rich tapestry of arts events. Visual art fans can explore Bread and Salt in Logan Heights for the Barrio Art Crawl. Highlights include Phil Beaumont's new projection and Guadalupe Vidal's architectural works. The La Jolla Symphony, conducted by Stephen Schick, will perform at Mandeville Auditorium, UC San Diego, featuring the knee commission and works by Takemitsu and Stravinsky. Theater enthusiasts can enjoy The Age of Innocence at the Old Globe in Balboa Park, a Karen Zacharias adaptation of Wharton's novel. Birch Aquarium in La Jolla showcases Oriana Poindexter's kelp art cyanotypes, blending science and art. UC San Diego's Music Center also hosts a unique musical evening, combining West African dance with Blacktronica sounds on Friday the 9th at 7 p.m. Cardiff by the Sea Lodge in San Diego recently showcased its new look after a multi-million-dollar renovation. Part of a larger trend in the city's thriving hotel industry, this boutique hotel's makeover includes a refreshed exterior, rooftop deck, and updated guest rooms. Starting in 2023, San Diego saw a surge in hotel development, with numerous new constructions and renovations being completed. The city's hotel market was marked by significant investments, focusing on luxury, sustainability, and modern amenities. These developments, including the revitalization of the Sea Lodge, highlight the industry's commitment to enhancing guest experiences in one of California's most popular travel destinations, catering to the growing demand in both tourism and business sectors. San Diego Opera is set to stage Mozart's classic opera Don Giovanni with a modern twist. Directed by Kyle Lang, the production will see characters in contemporary attire and settings. It deviates from traditional presentations, featuring interactive elements like singers moving around the audience and innovative use of projections. This approach aims to attract new, younger audiences and adapt to reduced budgets in the opera industry. The story, rooted in the tale of Don Juan, explores themes of power and morality. Lang, who recently settled in San Diego, brings a fresh perspective to this centuries-old opera, emphasizing a more personal and immersive experience for viewers. The opera is now open at the San Diego Civic Theater. Now on to sports. Super Bowl 58, airing on CBS, and Paramount Plus, promises a spectacular viewing experience, despite not being broadcast in 4K on Paramount Plus. Set in Las Vegas Allegiant Stadium, the event will deploy an impressive array of technology, including a record 24 cameras with 4K zoom extraction capability. These high-tech cameras enable super slow-motion replays and crystal-clear zoomed images. Additionally, CBS is introducing 20 cameras embedded in end zone pylons, featuring 6 doing cameras inside uprights for an unprecedented view of field goals and extra points. Augmented reality cameras, totaling 23, will integrate graphics into CBS coverage and Nickelodeon's SpongeBob SquarePants-themed broadcast. In total, CBS will use 165 cameras, ensuring comprehensive coverage from multiple angles, crucial for accurate play reviews. Tiger Woods, the celebrated 15-time major champion, has officially announced his return to the PGA Tour. He will be participating in the Genesis Invitational next week, an event he hosts. This marks his first PGA Tour appearance since withdrawing from the 2023 Masters tournament. Woods has undergone several surgical procedures since then, following a serious car crash in 2021. Despite concerns about his career's continuation, recent performances, including an 18th place finish at the Hero World Challenge and a tie for 5th with his son Charlie at the PNC Championship, have showcased his readiness to compete. Riviera, where Woods will play, is a course he's familiar with, but has never won at, despite having a runner-up finish and 3 top 10s there. Jose Altuve, star of the Houston Astros, has just signed a 5-year extension worth $125 million. ensuring he remains with the team through his age 39 season. This deal marks a significant milestone in Altuve's career, already notable for his exceptional achievements. Over 13 years, Altuve has notched a .307 batting average, over 2,000 hits, 295 stolen bases, and 209 home runs. His impressive record includes 8 All-Star appearances, 6 Silver Sluggers, 3 batting titles, a Gold Glove, and an MVP. In postseason performance, Altuve stands out with 27 home runs and 89 runs scored, ranking second all-time. This contract solidifies Altuve's place in Astros history and underscores his potential Hall of Fame trajectory. Bobby Witt Jr., the Kansas City Royals' standout shortstop, has signed a groundbreaking 11-year contract extension, worth $288.7 million. This deal, potentially extending to 14 years and almost $400 million, is the largest in Royals history. It reflects the team's commitment to building a competitive team around Witt, who delivered a spectacular 30-home run and 49 stolen base season. The contract includes player opt-outs and a no-trade clause, underscoring Witt's importance to the franchise and its future ambitions. In top news, in a notable shift, some economists are revising their 2024 economic forecast, reducing their prediction of interest rate cuts from 9 to just 2. This change is driven by the robust performance of the U.S. economy, defying earlier expectations of a recession. Recent data, including January's impressive job growth and strong GDP figures for the end of 2023 and early 2024, have prompted this revision. Some now anticipate a steady unemployment rate and suggest the Federal Reserve might delay rate cuts till later in the year to avoid reigniting inflation. Despite this optimistic outlook, some caution that economic risks remain, though a mild recession is no longer the expected baseline for 2024 or 2025. Learning to play the piano significantly alters brain activity, particularly in areas related to memory, sensory processing, and movement. This was revealed in a 26-week study by a team at the Nenki Institute of Experimental Biology in Poland. They observed 24 individuals learning piano, noting initial increases in brain activation in regions like the cerebellum, parietal cortex, hippocampus, and basal ganglia. However, as proficiency grew, this activity decreased, indicating optimization of neural processes. This change was especially noted in the motor cortices. The study suggests that learning an instrument, like the piano, not only involves acquiring the skills, but also involves complex, evolving brain activity patterns. Dogs, known for their unwavering loyalty and companionship, also excel at reducing human anxiety and improving mood. Recent studies have highlighted the unique way dogs offer comfort and support, often surpassing human interaction in stressful situations. For instance, dog owners show smaller increases in blood pressure and heart rate during stress tests when their pets are present, compared to those accompanied by a spouse or friend. This calming effect is attributed to dogs' non-judgmental support, their ability to read human emotions accurately, and their consistent, unconditional love. Additionally, speaking to dogs about emotional issues can be therapeutic, as they listen without judgment or interruption. This interaction not only provides a sense of purpose and security, but also helps in emotional processing, offering a safe space for expression. This canine-human bond, backed by psychological and physiological evidence, underscores the unique and beneficial role dogs play in human well-being. Scientists are raising concerns about nisin, a common antimicrobial preservative found in foods like beer, cheese, and sauces. Nisin, a natural product of bacteria, functions as an antibiotic, effectively controlling foodborne diseases. However, recent studies suggest it might also harm beneficial gut microbes. These good bacteria play a crucial role in digestion, immunity, and mental health. Eliminating them can disturb gut balance and potentially allow harmful bacteria to proliferate. Research shows both good and bad gut bacteria are susceptible to Nissen's effects. While these impacts seem reversible, with gut microbiome populations returning to normal within days of Nissen consumption, the broader implications on gut health are still under investigation. This finding is significant considering the widespread use of Nissen in food preservation. In other top news, the FIFA World Cup final in 2026 is set to be hosted in New York, triumphing over Dallas and Los Angeles. This highly anticipated event will take place at New Jersey's MetLife Stadium, a venue with a capacity of 82,500 and home to the NFL's New York Giants and New York Jets. Easily accessible from Manhattan, MetLife Stadium is a familiar venue for major events, having hosted sold-out concerts and a Super Bowl. New York Mayor Eric Adams and New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy actively promoted MetLife Stadium, highlighting the region's infrastructure and global appeal. The U.S., along with Canada and Mexico, are co-hosts for the 2026 World Cup. The tournament kicks off in Mexico City, with the U.S. and Canada hosting games in Los Angeles and Toronto. While Dallas lost the bid for the final, it will host 9 games, including a semifinal more than any other city. The decision places New York at the forefront of the global sporting stage in July of 2026. Now on to business news. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, speaking on CBS 60 Minutes, indicates that interest rate cuts are on the horizon, but unlikely to occur in March. Despite Wall Street's expectations, the Fed is seeking more confidence in inflation moving closer to its 2% target before making such a move. Since April 2021, the Fed has implemented aggressive interest rate hikes to combat inflation. Now, with inflation rates easing and the U.S. economy showing strength, including significant job growth and high consumer sentiment, a rate cut seems imminent later this year. Powell emphasizes the importance of restoring price stability and the Fed's non-political stance, despite congressional pressures for early rate cuts. The Fed also keeps a cautious eye on potential economic risks from geopolitical turmoil, though Powell remains optimistic about the economy's trajectory towards a soft landing. Now let's talk more tech and crypto. In an intriguing court case, computer scientist Craig Wright claims he's the elusive Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin. Wright has been asserting this since 2016, and the upcoming trial in the UK High Court will scrutinize his claim. The Crypto Open Patent Alliance, also known as COPA, brought the case against Wright, challenging his claim, and the lawsuits he's filed asserting intellectual property rights over Bitcoin. COPA aims to get a declaration that Wright isn't the Bitcoin white paper's author and didn't write the original code, hoping to stop him from claiming otherwise. This trial has far-reaching implications, potentially impacting Bitcoin's future development and control. Wright's credibility and the authenticity of his documents will be key focus areas, with accusations of document forgery in the spotlight. If Wright is declared Nakamoto, it could grant him significant control over Bitcoin, potentially stifling its development. The outcome could influence global perceptions and legal rulings regarding Bitcoin's authorship. In the stock and crypto markets, Prometheum, a new entrant in the cryptocurrency industry, is taking a distinctive approach by seeking approval to operate as a special-purpose broker-dealer and alternative trading platform for digital asset securities. This strategy is in contrast to major crypto exchanges like Coinbase and Kraken, which are pushing for changes to existing regulations. Prometheum's plan to offer custodial services for Ether could compel the Securities and Exchange Commission to reassess Ethereum's legal classification, possibly seeing it as a security. This potential reclassification stems from SEC Chair Gary Gensler's recent comments suggesting that most cryptocurrencies, except Bitcoin, might be securities due to their investment-focused nature. This perspective differs from the Commodity Futures Trading Commission's views, highlighting a regulatory divide. Palantir Technologies is capturing attention in the stock market. The company recently surpassed its 50-day moving average, indicating a potential bullish trend. This technical milestone is significant as it often signals a shift in market dynamics. Over the past month, Palantir shares have risen by 33%, reinforcing investor confidence. Furthermore, Palantir holds a Zacks rank number 2 buy, hinting at its strong market position. The positive trend is supported by upward revisions in earnings estimates for the current fiscal year, with one estimate moving higher and none lower. This combination of favorable earnings revisions and technical momentum suggests Palantir could see further gains ahead. Let's talk science. In a groundbreaking development, scientists have potentially revolutionized electric vehicles by extending their range. Currently, EVs can travel about 435 miles on a single charge. The new research published in Advanced Science suggests using a special gel could increase this to 620 miles. This breakthrough involves microsilicon particles and gel polymer electrolytes. Silicon, known for high energy storage, expands during charging, posing a challenge. But the new approach uses micrometer-sized silicon with a gel electrolyte, enhancing battery stability and increasing energy density by 40%. This innovation could make EVs even more attractive and environmentally friendly. Bioengineers are on the cusp of a significant medical advancement by potentially breaching the blood-brain barrier. This barrier is a protective layer that filters substances from reaching the brain. The University of Pennsylvania's research team has developed a groundbreaking model using lipid nanoparticles to transport messenger nucleic acid through this barrier in mice. This innovative approach could transform the treatment of neurological disorders like Alzheimer's, seizures, brain cancer, and strokes. The method involves crafting fat-soluble substances that can penetrate the barrier, carrying crucial elements like proteins and antibodies. Although in its early stages, this research signifies a major leap in targeted drug delivery, potentially extending beyond brain treatments to address other protected areas of the body. NASA's Ingenuity helicopter on Mars, a groundbreaking project, has completed its mission. Initially part of the Mars 2020 Perseverance rover mission, it was added in May 2018. Designed to survive 30 days and fly 5 missions, Ingenuity exceeded expectations by lasting nearly 3 years and completing 72 flights. Its last flight occurred on January 18, 2024, after which damage to one of its rotors was discovered. This innovative craft, weighing about 4 pounds on Earth, required unique design solutions due to Mars' thin atmosphere. Ingenuity's successful mission has paved the way for future space exploration, marking a significant achievement in interplanetary aviation. After 141 years of debate, scientists from New York University have solved the reverse sprinkler problem, a question that has intrigued physicists since 1883. The question, originally posed by Austrian physicist Ernst Mach and later popularized by Richard Feynman, asked, what direction would a water-sucking sprinkler spin? Using custom-built sprinklers with ultra-low friction rotary bearings, the NYU team conducted experiments to observe the fluid dynamics inside and outside the sprinkler. They found that a reverse sprinkler spins counterclockwise, albeit 50 times slower than a normal water-ejecting sprinkler. The research published in Physics Review Letters revealed that when water is sucked in, the sprinkler acts like an inside-out rocket. The water jets, instead of colliding head-on due to the curved arms of the sprinkler, cause a slow counterclockwise rotation. This study is more than just solving a long-standing physics puzzle. It has practical implications for understanding sustainable energy sources, such as wind, ocean waves, and river currents. And in entertainment news, Grammy-winning DJ Tiesto has unexpectedly withdrawn from his historic Super Bowl performance due to a family emergency. Scheduled to be the first in-game DJ at the Super Bowl, he was set to play during warm-ups and breaks at Las Vegas Allegiant Stadium. Announcing his decision on social media, Tiesto emphasized that family comes first, despite the difficulty of missing this significant event. The NFL, collaborating closely with Tiesto, expressed understanding and looks forward to future projects with him. But there is still some good news. This year's Super Bowl will feature Usher as the halftime headliner, with pre-game performances by Reba McEntire, Post Malone, and Andra Day. Jonathan Banks, known for his role in the original 1984 Beverly Hills Cop, recently shared his thoughts on the sequels of the franchise. Despite the 1987 and 1994 sequels seeing declining critical reception and box office performance, Banks admitted he hasn't watched them. He praised the original film, directed by Martin Brest, for its originality but expressed skepticism about the sequels. Banks highlighted the tendency of the film industry to produce remakes and sequels, suggesting the exploration of undiscovered gems. The upcoming Beverly Hills Cop on Netflix revives the franchise, with Eddie Murphy returning in the lead role, sparking curiosity about its potential to revitalize the series and break its streak of negative sequel reviews. In a groundbreaking move, Disney's ESPN, Fox Corporation, and Warner Bros. Discovery are collaborating to launch a comprehensive sports streaming service. This platform, set to debut in the fall, will feature a vast array of sports content, including NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, and FIFA World Cup games, as well as NASCAR, UFC, and PGA Tour Golf. Each company holds a 1/3 ownership in this venture. The pricing and name of the service are yet to be announced. This initiative represents a significant shift in the media landscape, with traditional broadcasters adapting to the growing trend of streaming, challenging dominant players like Netflix, Amazon, and Apple. The new service aims to cater to the increasing number of consumers moving away from traditional cable subscriptions, offering a diverse range of live sports events in one accessible location. At the 2024 Grammy Awards, Taylor Swift surprised fans by announcing a new album, The Tortured Poets Department, set to release on April 19th. Contrary to expectations of her last album, Reputation, Taylor's version, Swift revealed this entirely new project, while accepting the Best Pop Vocal Album Award for Midnights. The album consists of 16 songs, plus a bonus track titled The Manuscript. Swift shared that she had kept this album a secret for 2 years. Her Instagram bio now intriguingly states, "All's fair in love and poetry." And now, as promised, some movie suggestions based on our favorites with Jim Carrey. In this exploration of Carrey's cinematic journey, we delve into 5 unique films, starting with The Truman Show from 1998, which stands out for its insightful critique of celebrity culture, featuring Truman Burbank, unknowingly the star of a massive TV show. Then Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind from 2004 offers a poignant and imaginative take on relationships, where Clementine erases memories of her ex-boyfriend. Liar Liar, released in 1997, showcases Carrie's physical comedy as a dishonest lawyer whose life spirals out of control. And The Mask 1994 combines Carrie's dynamic performance with a fantastical story of a timid bank clerk who finds a magical mask. Lastly, you know it, Dumb and Dumber, another great movie from Carrie in 1994. With Harry and Lloyd, two friends lacking in wisdom but rich in friendship. Their adventure begins in Providence, embarking on a cross-country trip to Aspen, Colorado. Their mission: to return a briefcase full of money to Mary Swanson, its rightful owner, who Harry and Lloyd find captivating. The journey is anything but smooth, filled with comical mishaps. Upon reaching Aspen, the duo discovers that the challenges involving Mary and the briefcase are just the tip of the iceberg in their amusing escapade. Dumb and Dumber never fails to cheer me up. And that's a wrap for this morning. Have an amazing weekend, my good friends. Stay safe and enjoy yourself to the fullest. We'll be back soon with another Sunny Mornings podcast. Thanks for tuning in.